this is yours truly, Charles Prosper, your consistency success coach. And in this installment, I want to talk about the power of love to be consistent. Yes, the power of love to be consistent. The things that you love the most can keep you focused and keep you consistent. For example, love of your family is something that can keep you consistent. Just think about how important it is for you to be successful and for you to take care of your family and you to stay consistent to achieve your goals. How important is the love of your family to stay consistent? Love of God. How important is the love of God to stay consistent with your spiritual life and your prayer life? How important is love of self for you to take care of yourself properly and keep your health optimum in order to be able to achieve your goals? So in this installment, I'm going to talk about the power of love to keep you consistent. So let's take a look. Okay. Hello, my friend. In this installment, I want to talk about the power of love to create consistency. And the power of love can be expressed as love of self, love of others, and love of God. Let's start with love of self. Let's keep it simple. If you care about yourself, and if you appreciate what God has given you in body, mind, and spirit, you will honor His gifts by taking care of what you have. Unlike narcissistic self-indulgence based on insecurity of not being or having enough, self-love is based on an appreciation and gratitude for who you are and what you have. We recognize that it is our responsibility to preserve and honor what has been given to us. If you need a reason to get up and go to the gym in the morning, know that it is a blessing to be able to get out of bed. There has got to be somebody in a nearby hospital who wishes he or she could have the ability to get up and walk. If you have decided to save 10% of your income for 5 years in order to invest in real estate to improve the security of your future, you demonstrate that you care about yourself. This self-care will motivate you to remain consistent. If you decide to return to school in order to learn a new career to improve the quality of your life, you will remain consistent until you achieve your goal. This is the power of love of self to keep you consistent. Let's talk about love of others and how love of others will keep you consistent. One of the most powerful motivators to keep you consistent is the love of others. I love my daughter. She is the most precious being on the face of this earth. There is nothing I wouldn't do for her. When it comes to doing anything that requires consistency for the well-being of my daughter, consistency is a piece of cake. The day I decided to save $1,300 per month for 2 years in order to invest in our future through real estate investment made remaining consistent a much easier task than if my motivation was based mostly or solely on self. When you love someone, temporary pain, discomfort, or sacrifice becomes worth bearing because of your willingness to do whatever it takes. I believe that life's greatest experience is love. And as my daughter once said when she was only 14 years old, you've got to go through equal suffering for equal greatness. For the love of others, consistency becomes worth the price to pay. And finally, let's talk about love of God and how love of God will also keep you consistent. Love of God, however you define the ultimate organizing intelligence of the universe, will keep you consistent to the degree of your faith and devotion. God is your ultimate accountability partner. It is not Santa Claus, but Almighty God, who knows when you are sleeping and knows when you are awake, who knows when you are good or bad. So be consistent, for goodness sake. It has been said that who you are is God's gift to you, and who you become is your gift to God. With that said, anything that you commit to doing for the betterment of yourself and the betterment of others is your gift to God. Striving to do and to be your best, remaining steadfast when challenges and opposition arise, and continuing to courageously move forward in spite of it all is a way of loving God. Love of God will keep you consistent. Therefore, know that when you have love in your heart as a part of the purpose of your consistency, consistency will be created automatically because of the love that you feel in your heart. So, just remind yourself of who you love. Just remind yourself why you love who you love. And consistency will be yours.
Okay, so there you have it. Love is a great motivator to remain consistent. And the only thing that you need to do is remind yourself of what it is that you love. This will instill in you the desire to be consistent. Just remind yourself how important your family is. Just remind yourself how important God is in your life. Just remind yourself how important you are to take care of yourself. This is love of family, of God, of self. And all of these types of love will keep you consistent. All right. Now, before I go, I would like to invite you to my community of consistent-minded people at the Prosper Consistency Success membership site, where you will be part of a family of consistent-minded people where we help each other stay consistent. One of the benefits of being a member is that you will be assigned an accountability partner who will help you to stay focused and on task with your goal, as you will be assigned to another member as their accountability partner to help them stay focused and on task until they achieve their goal. Additionally, there will be live coaching calls where you can call in and get answers to any challenge or problem that you may be facing on the path to your consistency. Also, there will be occasional guest speakers who are experts on the subject of goal achievement and consistency to help you get new ideas. And without further ado, I would like you to go right now to www.consistencysuccesscoach.com, and you will be glad that you did. Also, if you really truly enjoyed this video, as my other videos that I put out, I would ask that you smash that like button and give me a thumbs up, because it helps me to extend my reach by improving the algorithm of YouTube. Also, if you would like to receive regular notifications of every new video that I put out on the subject of goal achievement, self-realization, and consistency, just hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified immediately every time I put out a new video on the subject of consistency and success. So, with that said, as I signed off to you each time, stay consistent and be successful.